Hey guys, so it's 10/10/10 today. One thing I don't get, while it's really cool that the dates are all the same numbers and everything, everyone keeps saying it only happens every 1,000 years. So it's a huge deal because it only happens every 1,000 years. But it happens every 100 years because in 2110, I don't know what that noise was, but it was really loud and creepy. Anyway, so it happens every 100 years, which it's still cool, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm like the only person that notices things. Okay, so I have a lot of questions to answer, so this might take a long time. Aaron, yes, I have seen Pokemon. I didn't think about that when I was making my video because I had this one Pokemon tape when I was a kid that I used to watch all the time. Other than that, I haven't seen that many episodes. I've seen some. I actually watched an episode a few weeks ago, I think. But I wasn't a huge Pokemon fan, but I did watch it sometimes. So that actually was my first anime. I just didn't think of mentioning it. Okay, what are you doing for Halloween? I am probably doing absolutely nothing for Halloween. Honestly, Halloween isn't my favorite holiday. You'd think it would be because I'm really into like werewolves and witches and wizards and that stuff. But I'm not huge into dressing up. I never have been. I don't know. As a kid, I didn't even really want to dress up that much. I wanted to go trick-or-treating and get candy, but I didn't really want to dress up. So I haven't dressed up since I was 11 and we stopped dressing up at school. And pretty much then the only reason I dressed up because I would have been the only kid at school not dressed up. So I'm probably just going to sit at home and do nothing, maybe help hand out candy to trick-or-treaters. Other than that, I'm doing absolutely nothing. When did you know you were a nerd? I kind of think I always knew. I think I mentioned in my first video that I've been obsessed with books pretty much since I was born. But I think I really noticed in like 1st or 2nd grade, that's when I became obsessed with Harry Potter. And my friends used to get annoyed because Harry Potter was about the only thing I talked about at recess when we were playing. Every game I wanted to play had something to do with Harry Potter. And my friends got really annoyed with me, and that's probably when I really knew I was a nerd. So for a really large portion of my life, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? I think I would choose to be invisible. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm shy and quiet, so I'd want to be invisible sometimes. I don't know. But I think it'd be really cool to be able to spy on people and not be seen and stuff. I don't know. What is your favorite scary movie? I don't have one. I also mentioned in my first video that while I'm really into werewolves and stuff, I don't like scary movies. I get freaked out really easily. I'm scared of the dark. I'm 17 and still scared of the dark. So if I do watch a scary movie, it has to be during daylight. Otherwise, I'll have nightmares and won't be able to sleep that night. I still go into my parents' room sometimes freaked out because I'm scared of something. So I'm not really into scary movies. And the scary movies I do like are all pretty much movies that were considered scary movies, like when they were marketed as scary movies, but no one actually thought was scary. Those are about the only scary movies that I'll watch. My best friend is obsessed with scary movies and is constantly trying to get me to watch them, but it rarely works. I do remember she convinced me to go see Prom Night with her in theaters, and I was so proud of myself because that was the first time I saw a scary movie in the theater, and it was night when we came out, and I wasn't scared. Okay, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why? I'd want to be a snowy owl because those are my favorite animals. It is kind of weird because I'm scared of heights, and I'm not completely, it depends on how. If I feel safe, then I'm okay being high up, and I think, it's hard to explain. It's like, I can ride I love roller coasters, and being high up on a roller coaster doesn't really bother me, but, and I get made fun of for this, there's a theme park near me, and I'll ride all the roller coasters, and I'll ride roller coasters and all these other rides, but they have halo swings, which are like, it's like a swing, only a lot higher up, and you're strapped in and they swing you around. And I won't ride those, but I'll ride the roller coasters, and I get made fun of for that because a lot of people, everyone says that the roller coasters are more scary than the halo swings are. But to me, I feel safe on the roller coaster and feel more likely to fall on the halo swings, so I am terrified of those. So it all depends for me, but anyway, that has absolutely nothing to do with the question. So I would be a snowy owl, just because I think they're my favorite animal, and yes, they are pretty much my favorite animal because of Hedwig and Harry Potter. That's how obsessed I am. So I want to be a snowy owl. Yeah, and I don't think I'd be too scared of flying if I actually, like, had control over it and was a bird, because you don't see birds falling out of the sky that often, so, unless they're shot or something, but I'm hoping that wouldn't happen. Okay, when is your birthday? My birthday is August 4th, which is when I started posting videos. So yeah, it was a couple of months ago. I actually share a birthday with Obama and Jeff Gordon, the race car driver, and Nicole Sprouse, who are actors. I don't know if you know who they are. I used to have a huge crush on Cole Sprouse. Yeah. What is your favorite video game? I'm not a huge video game person. I have played a lot of the Harry Potter video games because I'm so obsessed with Harry Potter, and I like them okay, and I've played one of the Avatar games because I'm obsessed with Avatar, but it was really, I didn't like that one that much. And what else? We have a Wii and Wii Sports and stuff, and that's fun to play sometimes. And I used to be, I was really into, when I first got my DS, because even though I'm not into video gaming, I have a DS, I don't know. I played Animal Crossing and Nintendogs a lot. I still have a ton of Nintendogs that I haven't, like, fed or anything in years. But I was really into those two games for a really long time. And my best friend has Sims, and I really do want that game, but I don't have it. But I think I'd get really into it if I did have it. And my battery's going dead. If you could be a puddle of some type of liquid, what would you be? I would be mercury. And it's kind of similar to what Sierra said about the honey and sticking together. If you don't know about mercury, because I'm a science nerd and I know these types of things, it sticks together in a puddle. It doesn't, like, run like other liquids do, and it's the only liquid metal. That's pretty cool. It's also poisonous, but oh well. But, like, if you pour it on, like, a board or something, and then you move the board, it sticks together in that puddle. It won't separate. You can force it, like, if you hit it or something, it'll separate, but it'll still form. I don't know how to explain this, but it sticks together, and it's cool, even if it is poisonous. So I'd choose mercury. Are you a night person or a morning person? I am definitely a night person. I do not like the morning. I'm tired and cranky in the morning. You do not want to have the job of having to wake me up in the morning, because I have been known to go off on people and stuff when they wake me up. I'm not a morning person at all. I want to mention really quickly, there's this YouTuber, her username is No More Marbles. She used to make videos about Twilight. She doesn't anymore. She makes videos about different things. But her son is autistic, and I'm not sure how old he is. He's pretty little. But he's autistic, and he made a video for autism awareness, and they didn't think he was going to be able to talk. But he talks in the video and says, like, everything. And she wants you to spread the video around. So I'm going to put a link to the video down there. And it would be really awesome if you guys would check it out and post it around places and stuff. He's really cute, too, so check out the video. Okay, my question for this week is, do you guys have any pets? And if so, what are they and what are their names and stuff? We have 2 dogs. They're both Brussels Griffons. One's Mickey and one's Poppy. And my battery's going dead, but I'm going to go see if I can find them. They're kind of stubborn, so I may not be able to get them in here, but I'll try. Okay, so I changed my mind. I figured it would just be a lot easier to take the camera to them, so we're gonna go find them now, and you can see some of my house too. So this one's Mickey here. He's the blonde one, and then Poppy's brown. She's also the older one. They both, and they're completely uninterested in this. Okay, so that's our dogs. They really apparently don't want to be filmed. So, okay, that's it for today. Bye, guys.